반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Choi Myung-ji was shocked when she received a report confirming that Goo-hana and Shin Yeo-jin were 99% likely to be mother and daughter. She couldn't believe what she was reading. It all started when Yoo-jin visited the house and asked if the tree in the garden and the heater in the living room were still there. Choi Myung-ji had lied to her, telling her that the house real owner had moved out last year. When Yoo-jin asked for the owner's contact details, Choi Myung-ji thought Yoo-jin was suspicious, so she agreed to meet her the next day. But that meeting led to an accident that caused a death. Now, Choi Myung-ji wondered if the person who came to the house that day was really Yoo-jin. No matter how much she thought about it, she couldn't make sense of it. It seemed like something out of a ghost story. Choi Myung-ji became increasingly worried and ordered genetic tests from different places, but each test came back confirming the same result. Goo-hana was indeed Shin Yeo-jin's biological daughter. This meant Yoo-jin was already dead, but how could this be? Goo-hana was Yoo-jin's sister, and when she was young, she lived with her father until she was 7. After her father passed away, there were no traces of him left except for a single photo. The photo, a picture of Goo-hana and her father when she was very young, had been kept in her notebook and was the only thing she managed to save after the fire that destroyed her home. Shin Yeo-jin had always believed that Goo-hana went missing when she was 7 after falling into the sea. The person she thought was Goo-hana's father had actually been the one to save her from the water. But the photo couldn't be explained away as a lost memory. When Shin Yeo-jin saw the photo, she was so shocked that she collapsed. There was a secret in that photo, a secret that Shin Yeo-jin would take to her grave. The man in the photo was Shin Yeo-jin's first love, a relationship she had kept hidden for years. Shin Yeo-jin was once a kind and gentle person, someone who would do anything for love. But her father didn't approve of her first love, thinking their social status was mismatched. Despite her father's disapproval, Shin Yeo-jin chose to be with the man she loved. She even left her wealthy life behind to live with him, becoming pregnant with his child. However, after giving birth, the man disappeared without a trace and their child tragically passed away. Devastated, Shin Yeo-jin struggled to heal from the loss and eventually married Yoon Song-ho, a man her father had chosen for her. Together, they had Yoo-jin, but her past trauma turned her into the cold, unfeeling person she had become. In reality, her first love didn't live on his own. Shin Yeo-jin's father had taken the baby and forced the man to leave, offering him money to never see Shin Yeo-jin again. The man refused the money and raised the child on his own. Tragically, he passed away in a fire, leaving Goo-hana to grow up without knowing the truth. It was only when she met Goo-hana that Shin Yeo-jin learned everything. As she embraced Goo-hana, tears filled her eyes. She didn't know her daughter was alive all these years. Shin Yeo-jin felt deep sorrow for the pain she had caused and regretted the way she had treated Goo-hana, and her heart began to soften once again. Shin Yeo-jin now realized that her first love had truly cared for her, and that the love she thought was lost wasn't in vain. She would have to seek forgiveness from Goo-hana for deceiving her with the DNA results and apologize to Goo Ji-seok's parents for everything she has done. The real challenge would be whether they could forgive her.
'Cause you are beautiful.